pull it off there.
Well, let's see. I'm really looking forward to this. A mid-bat in the year 2024.
Yeah.
So it's this is great knowledge for us moving forward to see if other teams can make this flex happen. Because honestly, like Bat Rider, like I said, alongside Tigers, I think has looked like two of the strongest heroes in the entire game. And if they can prove that Bat Rider can still work in these matchups against a hero who's rather popular right now, since Ember Spirit got the buff on the Searing Chains, he's been seen on a lot more games. If this Bat Rider becomes an option, then it's gonna be good news for a lot of teams. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I believe in it.
No, well, you know, this could be the, like you mentioned, the one time that it really pops off and all of a sudden you're seeing core Bat all over the place again. But, yeah, it all comes down to whether C-Smile's going to be able to perform. I like what you're saying with the Ember Spirit. Definitely a lot more popular now, because you go back literally one patch, and this was like the worst mid-hero possible. It was like, you pick Ember, you basically lose. So it is really refreshing to see that he's come back on into the meta. I do like it. But we do have a little pause. Hopefully it's just a small lag issue that can get sorted. As we were saying earlier, there's 9 Peruvian players in this lobby, and this is a Peruvian server. So in theory, lag should not be a problem. But
we're hoping,
Dota2. Yeah, you can never predict that.
Let's see. We can check some. Oh my God, they're all on such low ping. It's actually insane. You are not on low ping. You're at 252 ping. So that's.
Hell yeah.
I hope you can keep up.
Gotta love connecting to South American servers or in the UK, but it's all good. You know, who needs to have a smooth camera? It's pointless.
No, that's all I gotta say. Damn, they all have 0 to 4 ping right now. So yeah, I'm also hoping that the server's nice and stable and we get ourselves a beautiful game of Dota, 'cause that's lovely. But I mean, even with the low ping, of course, there have been traditionally still issues because packets and stuff and network connections in the region. But they've improved a lot, because before we used to have to run these events still on US East, even when it was 2 Peruvian teams, because it wouldn't work that well. So network infrastructure getting better and better. Yeah,
that is very true. You know, the scene did obviously start growing the last couple of years, and that, like, it really started popping off, so it makes sense that you got all the servers and that to actually help support it. And now as well, we've got, like, the MENA region, which is pretty fresh, which is obviously just coming out as well. So it's really cool to see teams coming out there as well and start to see that being a really dominant region. Because you've got some really strong players in that side as well.
Just 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. It's another qualifier to look at. So many qualifiers.
You know, I imagine there's, like, you know, the what are they called? The coordinator or something in the Matrix, the guy that has like 10 TV screens.
Yeah, yeah.
The operator, that's it, the operator. I imagine there's somebody out there, 10 monitors, all the streams are going at the same time. It's Dota overload. But
I have a confession. I actually just watched The Matrix for the first time like 3 weeks ago. It was great.
The first time.
It was the first. Yeah, I just never saw it. I don't know. It was. I know. It was like one of my big secrets. Don't tell anyone, guys. But I tell you one thing though, the kung fu action scenes, they don't hold up. I'm not gonna lie. In the year 2024, they look awful, but great movie.
Yeah, I mean, come on, it was late 90s, man. You got to give him a break.
I know, they had no choice. Jackie Chan was dominating, like they were trying to keep up. All right, like his movies were insane.
There's a reason why they had to use so much slow-mo, dodging bullets, because they had to cover up for the lack of good combat happening.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. I was having a good laugh because, like, as someone who'd never seen it, I was kind of expecting more of the bullets and gun dodging thing. There's a lot of martial arts in that movie. The guy, he just starts down. He's got like kung fu going on. He gets some Muay Thai. There's some karate in there. It was pretty cool. I was having a great chuckle to myself.
You know, those films probably inspired whole entire generations of people who got into MMA and everything. You know, or everyone wanted to watch Keanu Reeves beat people up.
Don't we all? I mean, and now he just shoots them in wicks. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I also watched that. I guess I ate a Keanu Reeves Christmas, is what I'm telling you.
Just every Keanu Reeves film.
Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty cool Christmas to me, to be honest with you. You know, do love a bit of John Wick. A lot easier than punching people.
Well, Smash, he's punching people. He's punching you for gold, actually. He's trying to make a little bit of cash up there on this bounty hunter with the Janata. And, yeah, curious to see how this goes in the offlane. Because, like I said, seeing a lot mid, it kind of relies on the fast levels and then just snowballing around the map. But with a matchup versus a Spectre especially, I can see this working in the offlane for sure. Because you should do quite well.
Yeah, in theory. Just going to always be digging his paws into Picard's pockets and just constantly pulling them out. I mean, there's not really too much Panda can do to harass back the Bounty Hunter, because obviously he'll just have to be traded with the Venge. And Venge is very good at trading away, obviously. You get the minus armor that comes through and all the right clicks. It's not super easy here for the Gyro to make space for the carry at all.
Yeah, and then you start picking up these like sticks, and you get your full magic wand, everything for Slade 2, your universal hero, so the damage gets a little bit nutty. Don't even need your aura anymore because your other spells are so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is definitely hard to contest the Venge.
Way back when as a Venge, all you had to do was level aura, and then you just follow people around. Oh, that was an easy time. Not anymore. You actually have to press buttons now, Trent. How awful is that?
Oof. Yeah, I know. It's getting more and more difficult every day in the world of Dota 2.
Yeah. You actually have to use your keyboard. Oh, how disappointing. But looks like everyone's pretty damn equal, like in terms of CS with all their counterparts and everything. It's not really anybody pulling ahead too badly right now. I suppose actually probably the biggest rift is the mid, where Slatum's on 9 and 6. So the 8 and 1 there with the Batrider. Oh, missed that one down bomb. It actually goes down. First blood given over towards Tiger. That's a pretty good start here.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. He tanked like a full battery assault and LSA in the middle and just got chunked down. And even took the point in the reactive armor, which is something that we've been seeing quite a few Timber Saws actually ignore it just completely. But you can see why. If you're getting poked by Alina this whole time, you kind of have to opt for it. But, you know, it slows down your damage burst. It's going to slow your rotations a little bit. A lot of these Timber Saws love to just go max damage, kind of YOLO a little bit.
Yeah, which you'd think would make a lot more sense in this lane. You know, if you get the disruption grab from Knight, it gives Illich the time to just get right on top of the Lina or somebody and just put down the full burst straight away. So it could have made a lot of sense, but yeah, definitely choosing to go for a bit more of the defensive route here. Yes, Seabal trying to dive this while the TP's coming through. He backs off, but unfortunately he still ends up going down. That's solo golden experience there for Slatums. And that is a really great start. He was doing very nicely in terms of CS, tons of denies, and now with that kill, I feel there's going to be a big old XP rift here in the mid now.
I mean, he took 300 damage from the tower. I think he just messed up like his idea with the aggro there, I think, or he didn't notice the wand, and when the full stick, I think it was at the time, and then by the time he did, it was too late. But that was painful.
Really, yeah, super punishing. And now, in terms of experience, he's basically a full level ahead. Like Slatum is a creep's toe away from level 5. See if he can use this to really push the pressure in this mid lane.
Good news, his offlaner doesn't farm stacks. So, you know, if Slade wants to get some set for him, look at that. Oh, Illich again?
Yeah, speaking of his offlaner, maybe the curse coming through. Illich just barely able to walk himself away, but that's a whole lot of damage. And actually, MNZ still just pushing for more. Knight in danger, trying to do a bit of do-si-do around these trees, but the creeps providing all the vision in the world. It's another free kill for the Lina. And this is just free CS as well. This is a perfect start here for the carry of Invaders.
Yeah, and these, I mean, carry Wind Ranger is one thing. I feel like she's got some better options, obviously better survivability in the laning stage. Lina, not so much. But, you know, if you don't have to use that survivability and you're just winning the lane, Lina gets crazy pretty fast in this patch.
Yeah, just start popping off super damn fast. At the very least, Illich does now have the Helm of Iron Will, which will help him sustain a little bit more, but I definitely feel like the pressure's just going to keep on going in that safe lane for sure. But, you know, the one good thing about your supports dying, your mid gets a free bottle refill. So
that's right.
It's not all doom and gloom.
Is
there a bug going around? Because there's a few times in my pubs where I TP mids to fill up my mids bottle, and it doesn't fill up. It just sits there empty. Is that a bug, or has some weird thing changed?
I have not heard of that.
Really? It's happened 2 times now. Like, I TP mid, puts the bottle straight in my inventory, and it does nothing. It just stays empty.
They did. I mean, they shortened it, I think, recently. That was like a while ago, though, I think? So you have to be a little bit faster. That might be what it is.
Alright, okay, we can blame the mid laners then. It's not my fault.
Yeah,
I need
for
to
sure.
hand the bottle off. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that's what we always do as support players. We just blame mid laners. It's always their fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't call missing? Well, why didn't you look at the ward I placed? Ha, got him. Yeah.
I love when people are like, cool, why didn't you call missing on Nature's Prophet? It's a Nature's Prophet. Like, come on, what can I do? But fight for the 6-minute route down at the bot lane. It's going to spawn up top. And this is level 6 already on Slayums as well, so maybe they can actually apply pressure. Instead, he's going to jump up to grab the shield rune. Actually, Sledden was already there. Gee, Slayum jumps really far away on that Remnant.
Never refuse gold
Yeah, I think it was close to the bounty. I'm not sure. That obviously just wasn't nearly close enough if he wanted to try and contest Slayton there. Slayton just feeling confident here with the shield rune. Oh, this observer ward not going to spot that courier that was just on the ridge above him. That would have been a free pickings. Instead, it's a wraparound here onto Smash.
Yeah.
He's thinking he's in trouble.
Dead bounty for sure. Shackles led up into the easy missile connection. That's a free kill going over to the Ember Spirit. Which, that's a much needed space there for Kaz, which sure he's doing fine in terms of actually CS, but gold-wise, he is 500 behind the Bounty Hunter, and you got to chalk probably a lot of that up to those constant Janada steals.
My question is, what are they going to do about their Bat Rider, though? Because their Bat Rider is approaching support levels of net worth here, and this is the answer. I mean, this is the good news. You have a Bounty Hunter, doesn't farm stacks, so our only hope is giving every stack that you can to C-Smile. And these were not scouted out. I mean, there's a Timbers on the enemy team, but thankfully his game's also not too fantastic. You're taking them early enough that he can't contest.
Yeah. Ilish game is pretty much non-existent as well, just in full recovery mode. Which, again, he is recovering in terms of CS, but not really putting a dent into MNZ right now. Already got the Falcon Blade online. Also, 750 gold away from a Maelstrom as well, just completely skipping boots and just going full damage output.
He's just a tower, you know? No need to walk.
Oh, well, the Cog's trapping in Illich, but he will get away. Yeah, I feel like if MNZ starts attacking you, you need that little tower hitting sound. You know, the dun-dun. Like, oh shit.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. That was one of my favorite updates.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I do like it. Vivalsi Smile. Looks like his game's going to get even worse. Picard's even jumped on him for this one, but it's just going to be the chase. Sleight of Fist gets the kill. And Slayton now as well, looking like to be the second kill. Oh, look how kind Slayton was. He even gave a free kill to his carry. How nice.
Well, it is a Spectre, so.
It is, you know.
Yeah.
But I see so many times, mid laner's like, nah, it's my gold. I want it more. But that's good teamwork, you know? It means they're on the same page.
Yeah, another hero with no boots here is that Blade Mail's already there for Pakaz to help farm up even faster in that dire jungle. Panda's kind of lurking around mid, hoping to leech some XP somewhere. I mean, we're 8.5 minutes in, so we're looking for whatever scraps they can get. Your cores are kind of self-sufficient right now. You're a Gyrocopter and a Shadow Demon, so you're not the most aggressive duo. Knight's just going to stack. He's like, I can't find anything. Best way to get XP and gold is I'll just stack and let someone else kill this stuff.
Yeah.
And likewise, same thing for the Radiant.
Yeah, looks like another big pile of money there for C-Smile straight away, which is going to put him pretty close to bots. Yeah, okay, 270 gold away, and you'll have that online at least, so it'll be a bit faster to get around the map, potentially set up for some of those ganks onto the side lanes, but doesn't really get an opportunity anytime soon, as it's actually Boom Esports that we're hunting for the Lina right now. They do actually get the spot, but the Lina's just too far away. No one's really willing to just make the dive. The Watcher actually providing that really useful vision, which that alone probably just kept NNZ alive.
We'll just have to take the victory of the tower instead. As on the other side of the map, Smash is in here with some creeps, but it's not quite the same amount of pressure. I would not be surprised if they wanted to rotate in on this, considering they have the Shadow Step up, but they're not committing for it from the side of Boom. I guess, I mean, he does no damage, so the tower is just totally fine as Panda lurks in the tree line. We're fighting mid.
Yeah, Tiger caught out of position right now, trying to run himself away. Got a lot of Shadow Poison on top of him, but Kaz should be able to find the kill. Meanwhile, though, locked down on towards Slayton. Managed to get the slight, but can't retreat any further. Slayton will get the trade away, but so far, here's the core going down in the mid. Smash trying to run himself away. Panda there with the barrage. Not going to be enough to get the kill, although down towards the bottom rune, C-Smile will pick up the invis, and that's going to be enough to force Boom to disengage. So, as a result, it's a 2-for-1 exchange, but it's the top farmed core for 2 supports, and as a result, the Golden XP exchange is basically even. It's like that whole engagement never happened, Trent.
It has completely caught up the Batrider at this point now, though. Between all the Ancient stacks and now getting out of that fight alive, C-Smile is actually ahead of the Ember on experience right now, so quite the comeback. Certainly all because of the stacks. Like, this game would be a disaster if those had have been stolen or even just discovered, and like, they had Shadow Step, they had a Timber Saw. If they had an Ember Spear, I mean, if they had wards in that area, you're going to have a hard time. Maybe a bit of a mistake there from Boom to not consider that, considering how well the mid lane was going for the Ember, to not, think about how this bat was going to get back into the game. But Instead, they just didn't want to risk anything. They want to get those levels and gold up on their Timbersaw and their Spectre and say, hey, it doesn't matter if this bat comes back a little bit. We're going to be fine. And they might be right. So, C-Smile going to try and make them regret that, I think.
Yeah, there you go, the easy grab onto Invaders. Dragon back in. Actually, Bakaz jumping on in right now. Maybe trying to get the trade on towards Slayton. Point blank swap. Just barely enough to get them a few steps away. But Bakaz trying to juke from the high ground. But eventually he will go down. A bit of save your buddy syndrome costing big there for Boom Esports. Maybe they can hunt for Smash. Not going to be able to find that one. At least elsewhere, Knight actually solos Tiger.
Yeah, takes him down there. He was trying to TP out, but wasn't able to escape there. So that's quite a bit to pick up just for yourself.
Absolutely massive. I mean, if you're on the side of Invaders, who would you want to actually build the Shivas this game? Is it for Smash, or do you think C-Smile should get it on the Batrider?
That's a good question. I mean, someone has to, or we're not playing this patch. Or you know, we also have an Ember, of course, right? So, I mean, he's already getting the Mage Slayer, so it might be going his way. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong team.
Yeah, it's alright, try.
Yeah,
it didn't happen.
Nope. I mean, he was on the Radiant side of the map. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll get one on the Radiant. It's a lot of items we got to get here. You know, our Mr. Smash is a bit busy, right? He wants to try and get like these Aghanims combos and everything. So
he's trying to work onto it, but he's not been able to hit anybody with the Janada for a while, which is why his net worth has actually slowly fallen off. Like, he was comfortably in second place, but yeah, without somebody to just leech off of, he's starting to slow down his game. Needs to start getting some more track kills, I guess, to actually start accelerating. Although down bottom, Slayton, the Searing Chains do not latch. That probably would have been a free kill if it did.
Well, it's certainly about that time. I mean, you have a hook shot on the Clockwork. You have Swap on the Venge that have been available for a while. So, like, let's go. Let's go hunt. Let's track. Try and put some pressure on them right now. I mean, you also have a Batrider, so every time that you're not going for kills and stuff, it feels like you are falling behind, I would say. I mean, yeah, they have this Lina, who in the end is their bigger hero and their big carry, but I'm seeing a tricore of Timbersaw, Ember, and Spectre, so I think if you're not taking over this dire territory, if you're not threatening their space, then they're just going to out-farm you.
Yeah, and then you will be in a real world of hurt later on if you get yourself into that position. I'm sure they're going to try something soon. Still is Smash just hanging about that top lane. Is he close to an item? I mean, he's got BKB queued up, but he's a long ways away from that one. Yes, needs a lot longer to actually get that one. It looks like he's finally given up. Maybe going to start heading on down to join the rest of his team. Let's find Illusion Rune. Panda on top of him. No, not going to go for the kill. Imagine if Illusions could use Janada. And still go.
This hero, he'd be cooking. You know? And now we got a hero.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. One day, Icefrog might do it just for shits and giggles.
I think it's already bad enough that he's throwing it with the Shuriken later on, you know. Once that Ags comes out, it's a frightening one to face. They don't have any of these cheeky combos, though, like the Coddle. Been seeing a lot with the core bounty, where you just like keep chakraing and chucking the Shurikens around. No doubles, no Soulbind as well. That's another classic one here that we've been seeing. So when this bounty hunter has looked successful, it is with one of those combos, I would say. That does give me a little bit of worry.
Well, this one maybe not going to pop off quite as well. It's just on his lonesome and to do everything by himself.
Yeah.
As easy.
That being said, though, Sladden has Ogre Axe and Blade of Alacrity on this Venge already. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, he's actually getting some real good space right now. Pretty much equal net worth to Knight, but he's just building in towards that Axe as fast as possible. If he can't get that before like a few next team fights, that will make it a lot easier for Invaders. You know, just having 2 lives on your supports, chucking around stuns and swaps, it really is frustrating to play versus. Although, they're going to try and make a play here, up towards Slayton. It's going to be the hook shot with the Cogs pushback, focusing him down. They got the damage. Slayton does drop. Also get the swap onto Panda as well. It's going to be a double. Or is it? Panda's trying to run away. But never mind, Smash is there to get the free grab. And that's 2 kills going down. I think MNZ had the amplified damage for like 3 seconds, and it just ran out as the Ember Spirit died.
Well, that's all you need. The hook shot into the Cogs, push, stun, very nicely executed here. Certainly what you're looking to do. Kind of funny that it's the Bat and the Bounty who are sort of, I mean, Bounty gets there in the end, but like, it's the Lina who's actually the one you connect with. Probably partially why he got caught is that he's thinking like, it's just the Lina. Like they're gonna be smoking around with the other ones. But good pairing there from the support duo to make that happen. And hookshot, it's back in 15 seconds. It's a short little spell these days. Is mid though. Oh, C-Smile.
In danger because he gets involved, finds the kill. Actually thinking about diving this tier 1 to go for this one as well right now. And there's just no response here from the rest of Invaders to save the other support. So again, boom, they do bounce back. They lose a couple of heroes, but they do exactly the same in turn over towards the Invader side. Just trying to level the playing field. Maybe even looking for more. There is Smash underneath these wards. Smash gets the got Searing Chains on top of him right now. Just going for the straight TP out. Knight, he has a disruption though, ready and available. Smash was not quite expecting that one, and eventually the bounty hunter 2 will go down. So Boom Esports, they're starting to chain some kills together.
Yeah, it's certainly a momentum base here for Invaders. I think you start losing some heroes like this, you're going to have a bit of a bad time. I definitely don't want to be trading. I mean, trading 1-for-1 can be fine when you have the track gold, of course, but I'm not sure if this is one of those games where it's going to work, because in my head, I see that we have this fresh BKB on C-Smile, and that's great. But there's already a Blink Dagger on Knight on his Shadow Demon. So if he's not the one you're lassoing, there's going to be a Blink, a Disruption, and as well as an ultimate. Like, he's just going to purge this Bat Rider, and he's just going to be so sad in that BKB.
Yeah. Do you think that's enough for C-Smile to queue up a Lincoln's next as well?
I mean, I'm wondering, honestly. I think probably Shiva's, because you're going to want like more damage, and it's useful. It gives you the vision and stuff. Especially when you have track on your team, you can really amplify that, because you just need that one glimpse of the Shivas, and then the tracks come out, and that's going to enable your bounty hunter a little bit more. So that would be really good. But it does come at a cost, like you're saying, because it might be hard to play this game without Lincolns.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very frustrating. Unless, of course, you're doing the classic carry thing, classic core thing, be like, support by Lincolns, just follow me around, make sure it's always on top of me. Actually, they're going to make a move on towards Illich here in the mid lane. Disruption though from Knight, it's going to make sure there's not going to be a Flame and Lasso grab, still going forwards, pops the BKB, but he's so damn slow. The ult from the Shadow Demon, denying everything there from C-Smile. There you go, you talk about it, it's immediately shown. Tiger as well, caught in his own cogs, will go down, although Slayham diving super deep past the tier 1 towers, getting barely alive, able to retreat with a sliver of HP remaining, and now Invaders desperately try and run away. They will lose Sladen extra, and it's 4 heroes dead. They don't get a single kill off of Boom.
Oh, that was nasty. I mean, he dies sometimes, but then you make a play like that, and you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, Mage Slayer, man, it's a good item. You think about 25%, how much you're getting out of a fight like that? How much longer you're lasting and surviving, and then escaping in what looked like maybe like 12 HP or something?
Yeah. I wish we had like access to the replay so we could see just how little we had, but he was on death's door for sure. Like, there's no way he should have been able to get out of that one. Goddamn Ember Spirits, man. They're too slippery.
Sorry, I have the power. It looks like he got to 38 HP, so yeah, that was close.
38? Wow. That's close. Literally, like, another right click from the Lina, he was dead. Even the Bat, to some degree. Yeah, that would have been extremely close, but pushing it to his absolute limit, gets Boom a huge victory. And now they're actually up to a 3k gold advantage. I think the biggest lead we've seen in this entire game so far. And they're actually also commanding an 87% win probability, according to Gaben.
I mean, it is Spectre, so you have to, like, it's kind of like going from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So you got to do a similar calculation here when you're trying to figure out Spectre's actual win rate in one of these games.
That's true. I remember like seeing a game ages ago where it was like 20 minutes in, the Spectre team was down by like 12,000 gold, and it was still 50-50. It's like, really? Do you think 50? I don't know. Yeah, he definitely has a slight favoritism there. But looks like Boom Esports, they're going to try and hunt for the Lina kill right now.
Fresh Gleipnir.
See if he can get himself away. There's going to be a disruption from Knight to 9 the retreat, and MSE just evaporates. He's still alive for now, survives for a long old time. Maybe they can actually get the kill onto Slayham's, but no, there's just no damage about the Lina. It's the Ember Spirit just juking left and right, will be able to survive. And now Boom Esports are just picking Invaders apart piece by piece. You see Smile desperately try and run away, but he's just not fast enough. It's another 4 kills there for Boom, and again, they don't lose a single person.
Where's my bounty?
He's farming.
Down,
you know, he's
hitting creeps.
BKB. It's still like 600 gold away.
Yeah. I would say the bounty has not worked out the way they were hoping so far. In my professional opinion.
Yeah, I think I tend to agree with you there, Trent. It's not looking too hot. I mean, do you think the dynamic of this game even changes that much once this BKB is completed? I don't really think it does.
If they get good enough map vision, maybe. Because theoretically, it allows you to play a bit deeper alongside your Bat Rider, and you get some wards up, and maybe you're helping to find this Shadow Demon, who's also just picked up a 4-staff, so he's even more annoying to try and find and lock down, but more BKBs, more targets he's going to want to purge. We're digging. We're digging for something here.
We are. You know, we'll see how many trusty shovels Invaders has, see if they can dig a victory out of this game, but not looking too great right now. And yeah, speaking of Knight, like this is like when you play in support Shadow Demon, you've got all these items online at just 21 minutes into the game. This feels real damn good. You're like, wow, maybe I'm actually a core. You can do whatever you want.
Generally, position 3 Shadow Demon looks kind of terrible, and it winds up like this. So I've seen lots of pro matches where this is the core Shadow Demon, and he's pretty much this farmed. So he's doing fantastic for now, for sure. And he picks up another stack up there while he's still just camping in mid. So have to check his stats at the end of the game. Both supports, again, fantastic job getting stacks for their cores, for sure. Like, C-Smile had no right to a game in this one, but his supports did help him out. Unfortunately, it's still a struggle for this Bat Rider to get something big going on. As he's perched, he's just losing his life.
Yeah, BKB, it does literally nothing. Tiger as well, attempted to TP out. Ooh, makes it by a sliver. But even still, you lose your mid laner for absolutely nothing. MSC as well. Good swap there from Sladen to at least save the cause. Going to cost the Venge their life. And actually, Slayers are going to start diving into the tier 3 right now. They've got this Searing Chains. Disruptor going to hold them back right now. Picassi in deep, just hitting people left and right. Tiger now having to run away. Illich just diving into the base. Timbersaw does not care. It looks like the rest of Invaders, though, will be able to get out. No, they won't. Tiger will still die to the long-range dagger. Jeez. And Illich do whatever the hell he wants in the base.
There's a tier 2, man. Oh, his courier. Oh, he takes the aggro. Nice. Saved his. Oh, wait. No, there goes his courier. Oh, wait. It lived. It wait.
Oh, yeah. Tower hits
are
like
that minimal.
Oh, yeah. Nice. It's weird. Wow. Well,
I thought that was going to be it.
It just goes from bad to worse here for the side of Invaders. Like, dare we even look at the win probability now? 96%. You know, it makes more sense now, especially with the Shivas just picked up here from Illich on top of everything else. Oh, down there, though. Picas.
Yep.
That's pretty big.
Got a bit ahead of himself there. Found by a Bat Rider.
Yeah, he's worth quite a lot of gold as well. It's over 1,000 just for taking down that one Spectre, which definitely is going to help C-Smile's game quite a bit. And he hasn't got anything queued up next, but he does obviously have the Veil of Discord, so we're going to assume it's going to be the Shiva's Guard. Just makes so much sense.
Yeah, he's probably just thinking, like, buyback. It's like, I'm not getting another item this game. I'm just going to have to buy back on a high ground defense and see if I can salvage this game for my Alina, because Katara Hayama kind of the last hope there in this one. There is a Roche, obviously, which is a struggle for the Dire, because they have Timber, Ember, Spectre cores. They're not great at it at this stage of the game. Maybe some of the Radiant can steal.
Oh, the jungle there. There's everyone's clash right now. 5 versus 5 going on down. Popping the BK Beast with the smash. Trying to get on top of the Shadow Demon. That will be the first casualty of the fight. At the same time, though, the Lina will get caught. One more chains. LSA connects onto 2, but it makes no difference. Lina still losing their life. And Smash desperately trying to run himself away. Oh, Illich. He actually just got himself caught in the trees. And Smash will use the opportunity to retreat with the TP, but no! Good little TP there from Slaytons to cut off the retreat of Smash. Really heads-up play there to get the extra kill on the court.
That was nice. Yeah, it's going to give him a little bit more pressure here and see if they can knock down this mid tower. They could also just go for Roche if they wanted, but again, it's pretty slow for them.
Yeah, it feels like this game they don't really need it at all. I mean, eventually they get it in the hands of the Spectre or even Slaytums, it's going to be pretty big, but the amount of pressure they're able to apply even without it is ridiculous right now. And it is just jumping forwards there, pokes onto a Tiger. Picas jumps in as well for a couple of hits. That's another kill. I think Slaytums as well has just bought a Blink Dagger, so Boom Esports, man. They got blinks coming out their ass.
It's a great way to crack the high ground as well for this lineup because they have two supports that don't really make that jump in the Gyro and the Shadow Demon. They don't really have a desire to be up there, and Ember doesn't want to really like hard commit with just ultis in, so the blink is a bit of a more balanced way of doing it. And it means you can also support your Timber Saw, your Giving Vision for your Spectre. Just a great choice. You're just going to double blink in and blow somebody up here as the Kaya is also delivered over to Illich. So game is certainly looking good.
It most definitely is. Well, looking good if you're a Boom Esports fan. Not so great if you're wanting Invaders to somehow come on top here. Especially with now an amplified damage picked up for Slatums as well. So extra bit of DPS to come on through. Let's see if they can really make good use out of this one. Or maybe this is the time for them to go Roche. Never mind. Slatums is going to keep on dewarding. I mean, the man has a gem as well on top of everything else. Just really does screw over the map presence as well from Invaders. Going to have no vision.
Yeah, that is something they've struggled with pretty much this entire game. And when you're playing Batrider and Bounty, that becomes a bit of a problem.
It really does. Just can't find the right targets. I mean, as you mentioned earlier, unless you're able to pick off the Shadow Demon, it's just going to be impossible to get the grab onto anybody. But just Knight is playing this so well. With his blink and Force Staff, he can play pretty much on the other side of the map and still make it in time to the fight to save whoever gets got on. Easy game for him.
Yeah, it certainly is. And now even closing in on the Shard. So some more defensive capabilities perhaps coming up here soon with the Cleanse. Just options upon options. Illich does get tracked here by Smash, but not feeling the threat. In fact, they're just going to bait him out. They're saying, sure, go ahead. Oh, my God. Okay.
Poor old Tiger, man. He just disappeared. Oh, two-man chains as well there from Slayum right now, locking them down. LSA collects onto his face with the Gouda Blade. That is actually going to be a dead Ember Spirit. We'll see, though, if Boom can bounce back and find some free kills. The gem's actually been abandoned on the floor. That's going to be a free grab, or is it? Illich jumping forwards. Lots of damage over to C-Smart. Because actually gets swapped in aggressive right now. Has to retreat. Cooldown comes on through, makes some space, slows down Invaders, and it looks like Boom will retreat. Technically, it's a 2-for-1 exchange, 2 cores, but they do also lose their gem.
Yeah. Maybe that helps them establish some sort of map control as well. That would be excellent for them. There is a Lotus picked up as well for the Dire. So some more issues now. This Batrider to try and handle, but it's also level 20 on the Lina. Does she want to fight here? She's got that fresh talent.
Well, Sladen doesn't have no choice. He's immediately gone. MNC now stuck. Trying to turn on towards Knight right now, but good swap there from Sladen. And it looks like that will be able to save the Lina. Everyone else is going to try and disengage. Looks like the Venge, nope, not even going to be able to keep the illusion alive. That too will go down. And this looks like probably a good opportunity right now for Boom Esports just to go to Roche.
Yeah, everyone's up. There's not a lot of pressure here, especially to get some more actual items at this point with the Manta. So, yeah. Roche time and Dandelion Amulet. That item is crazy. I have to say. I feel like that item. I have seen people pull that out with tier 4s. I've been in the game where in tier 5s where the Dandelion Amulet was used. Now, to be fair, it's because they took the one that gives you 1200 HP. The what's the name of that thing? Hold on, I'll find it. The Unwavering Condition. It gives you 1500 HP. Yeah, I was watching a game where someone took that, but it was versus Rapier Ember, and they just died instantly, so then they just took it off.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised.
It was a poor choice. I had to go back for the amulet on that one.
Yeah, without a doubt. I do quite like the inclusion of some of the new neutral items. They are pretty cool. I feel like, I don't know if Baubl's overpowered, but it's really strong for a tier 1 item. Just that constant 100 damage barrier
I hate
early
the
on.
bubble. Yeah, no, it's super broken. Get rid of that. Try again. Why do we have Halo shields in this? Okay. I mean, if you've ever played Halo, you know it's broken. It's a crazy mechanic. It lets you do things that are a little bit wild. It lets you juke and jive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want this in Dota.
I mean, but it's kind of nice being a support and having extra life, though, Trent.
Listen, we've been through this blue scale. No item can be good for support and balanced for cores. Okay, it doesn't exist. Yeah. We've lost the battle. Neutrals included.
Maybe when Dota 3 comes out, supports will have a fun time.
Once the core players started picking up Philosopher's Stone, it was over on some of the heroes. It's like, all right, we got nothing left.
Yeah.
Although for the most part, we don't get that anymore, at least.
Yeah. Back in the day when you couldn't have multiples of the same neutral item, And then you'd get a Philosopher's Stone and it immediately gets stolen from like a Zeus or something. You're like, come on, man. I'm a pulse 5. I need money to buy sentries, please. Not fun. Not fun at all. But it looks like maybe mid. Boom Esports trying to find a free kill on towards C-Smart right now, but he's going to be able to get himself out of there. Smash, though, maybe not going to be so fortunate. He's got a missile on top of him. So Boom not going to fully send in for the chase. So everyone will be able to disengage. Still another 3 minutes left on this Aegis, so tons of time here for Boom Esports just to wait for a good opportunity to get free kills. Or even towers. It looks like the tier 2 mid is probably going to fall. Bottom one is for sure as well.
Yeah, I don't think they have anything they're waiting for, really. Everything is pretty far away for the Dire. I think that you should just go for a push, really. Like, you're pretty strong. I'd like to see them at least force everyone back home and then rotate for the other tier 2s.
Well, maybe they're going to find a kill to C-Smart, though. Quick jump in, pops the BKB, trying to go for the TP out, and it will be successful. Quick thinking there to immediately back on out of that one. He drops the voice line, but even still, you know, that's now his BKB on cooldown, and there's probably going to be another fight coming up soon, I would guess. But actually, Boom Esports not just going to shove high ground, they will fall back.
Yeah, I mean, they take them in tower, they immediately TP top, they're going to push out this lane, they're going to go after the other tower. They are doing this with the surgical precision of a team with Ember, Timbersaw, and Spectre, because they know going high ground is just going to suck. Sure, they could probably win if they went now, but maybe you get the last one to pull back into a fountain or something.
Got to jump on towards Slatum's, and that was a really quick kill. He just disappeared in a second. Knight tried to get the disruption save. But wow, he just literally evaporated into thin air.
Yeah, and then turns it into a second death there, so the attempted assist from the Shadow Demon results in their death too.
Yeah, I mean, that fight was about 2 seconds, and the Lina was able to do like 1,700 damage, which is actually insane. Balanced hero. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and now, I was going to say, I wonder if the Rapier will come out. He's queuing up the Hurricane Pike into Rapier, because I think they understand. Their only hope is crazy Lina fights at this point. I mean, your other cores are a Bat Rider and a Bounty Hunter. It's not exactly a secret that, you know, Katara Hayama's got to lift a lot here.
100%. A lot of pressure on his old shoulders. Oh, Slim's Courier getting killed. That's Cypher Vice delayed for, nearly 3 minutes. Illich, though, going to try and jump in here on his own right now. Sladen gets separated. There will be the Vengeful Spirit immediately dying. Actually managed to find the grab as well on towards MNC. Now the Lina in danger, trying to run themselves away. Illich, he gets stuck in the same spot as earlier on. How many times can you do it? Even still, he's going to carry on jumping forwards. The missile is all coming in, but MNC's too damn fast. And there's a Lincoln's as well, so who cares?
Really hoping that they could maybe waste their BKB or something with a further chase down, but thanks to the Venge illusion, Smash freaking out for a second there. He's like, "Does he see me? What?" He just gets Saber Chain through, but it's just a miss there.
Bossy Smile though, up top. Looks like he's trying to run himself away. Has to pop the BKB again. No TP though for 5 seconds. Is that going to cost him his life? Swap once more is going to be there from Sladen. And he should be fine underneath the safety of his tier 2. Or is it? Actually, they're just going to start the fight by the Triangle area. They got the grab on towards the Clockwork. Has to go for the jetpack hookshot out of there. Tiger trying his best to survive. And just the constant pokes in from Boom Esports. Sladen going to lose a lot of life there. Just the ultimate coming up for the Gyro. Illich trying to go for the Timber Chain, but good Flaming Lasso there to deny the treat from the Timbersaw. It's a fantastic fight so far here for Invaders. Can they get anybody more? They want to go for this kill on towards Picard. It's a tanky old Spectre, but even still, going to be fast enough to get themselves away. Looks like Panda instead is going to have to be the consolation prize, although Knight, got to be careful he doesn't throw his own life away here.
He just got here. Do not die now. I mean, he was not there for the whole fight. He was running across the map, and now Slams has to jump in, trying to keep them away from Knight.
They really want to make sure they keep their
shots
alive. Shivas doesn't connect. Even still, it's going to be disruption. Might start for an LSA or something like that, but never mind. Invaders not quite able to pursue any further. But even still, though, that's a pretty decent fight coming up from them. Killing the Timbersaw alone is a decent amount of gold.
I mean, you think about where this lead was, and now it's been almost halved at this point, right? It was like a 13K lead. Now it's down to just 5K. With the next Roche up in a minute 40, it's all on your Lina at this point. There's still no doubt about it. That's really all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, it still does have the Divine Rapier on the queue, especially now Hurricane Pike is now completed.
The fight recap, she did over half the damage of the entire team. 6,686 out of 12K damage.
That is actually disgusting. And it's really hard as well for Boom to maybe just try and focus it down, because there's always going to be the Venge there to save them, pull them out of those really dangerous situations. Even the Bat with a Flaming Lasso to pull like the Ember Spirit or the Timbersaw away. Like, they definitely have the means of keeping this Lina alive for as long as possible and actually getting the win. It all just comes down to, I feel like, the initiation from Boom Esports, how quickly they can burst these supports and just make the Lina pretty much on their own.
And she is closing in on level 25 here, not very far away at all. And she'll be the first one to hit it, with Spectre following shortly after.
Yeah, that's going to be a pretty big power spike.
Disperser now complete as well on the Spectre, so Kaz feeling quite a bit more powerful. The busted item.
Pretty damn busted. How do you think this item needs to be nerfed so it's balanced? Or
Dude, I have no idea. I get it. Like, I think the active makes a lot of sense. I think the build-up, I don't know. Because, I mean, even the build-up isn't necessarily free. Like, you got to go for an Eagle Song. I think it's... there was actually an interesting thread on it on the subreddit that I really enjoyed, because the carry players were all chiming in. They're like, man, we need this. You know how hard it is to play carry? And I do actually empathize with them, because it is really annoying playing carry now. Like, how many times have you been playing support and you kind of dumpster another carry just because they didn't have their BKB, and you're just like, hey, you're like slowing them and stunning them. You use your neutral item, right? Whatever that broken ability is that you have on you, and they just can't stick on you. Like, I get it. Like, if you don't have BKB, Manta, Satanic, Disperser, it feels like eventually some disable gets you and you don't get to play the game. So I can understand why they're a little bit scared that Disperser is going to get destroyed.
Yeah, true. It's like the one saving grace for them at the moment. But, I don't know. Cores will never get sympathy from me. Screw them all. I mean, I say that being that I used to be a core player myself way back when, but... you
come to the support retirement home.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Yeah.
Like, I stopped playing Dota for like a few months, and I came back and I was like, I can't play core anymore. I'm just going to play support. That's going to be easier. Although, maybe your feet going down, immediate grab on towards Tiger, control from the Scythe. And that is a Clockwork dead. Does have a buyback available if they want to try and fight this Roche. The aggressive swap there from Sladen. Plus there's the Flame and Lasso. This is a pretty tanky Timbersaw, though. He's still alive for now. The Shadow Demon immediately gets evaporated. And now it looks like Boom Esports are on the retreat. Good two-man hook shot there from Tiger. Might secure the death there on towards the Timbersaw. And he actually jumps in aggressively there to make the space for Pakaz to retreat. Up towards the north side, though. Little 1v1 here between Slatums as well as the Bounty Hunter. And it's just the two of them left here from Boom. They have to run away. Disperser should be able to secure that one, but it's a big victory there for Invaders. They take down 3, and that should be able to secure them the Roche. Still not up for 35 seconds though.
It's just everything for the Lina, and they're doing it. Like, a great coverage. That hook shot was insane, because they end up missing the attempted LSA when Timbersaw's coming out, and he's going to escape, and then suddenly they just pick 2 with a great play from Tiger.
Absolutely massive. It does show you why the Clockwork is so goddamn strong at times.
All right. What's her career going to do? It's going to the shop.
It's there. He can't make his mind up. I'm literally just watching it. Come on. Buy it already. Oh, although, mids. Okay, there's Slayums. He's fine. Out of Remnant just to jump away. I mean, does he have enough for buyback and Rapier?
No, not even close.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know if you send it there if you're... We'll see. We'll see. Getting there now. They also are not flaring Roche or anything. I thought that's what they were going to do.
Yeah,
I see. But it's almost 40 minutes, and then it's going to rotate. So, yeah, they're going to take this space over. Oh, they try and go for the Spectre.
Boom Esports are coming on over. Panda getting focused down for Panda. Those little fireballs doing a lot of work. Smash trying to find the kill, but instead maybe he's overextended. He's getting gone on instead. They got the lockdown onto the Ember Spirit with the Flame and Lasso, but still not enough to kill Slaytons. MNZ just been trying to run away. Probably glad he hasn't bought the Divine Rapier just yet. Once again, Sladen making sure he sacrifices his life to keep the cause alive. And the Lina being the big one will be able to retreat, but this looks like it's a big opportunity here for Boom Esports to get a free rush.
They saw Tiger's courier going. They're actually trying to find him right now. Oh, they got him! He tries to jetpack!
He's going to try and get out of there. Boom Esports are on the hunt for him right now. And there it is, Siren Chains brings him back down to earth, and that's going to be another free kill. 90 seconds as well, dead, because that's technically a dieback from the last team fight. So this is 100% free Roche and the banner going the way here at Boom Esports.
Oh, man. Very close to losing their Lina. Excellent defensive play there. I'm not sure. It looked like the Scythe came in, I think, from Illich, because they had the Ember lassoed, but they couldn't get the final kill onto him because the Lina was disabled. Because, again, she is everything.
Yeah.
All right, Minos, what are we doing? 6,000 surplus. Oh, baby. We're in there. Wait.
There
it's on the courier. Okay, back you go.
He's got it. Now hitting pretty much 6,500, 650-ish.
Yeah, no big
per
deal.
hit.
Okay.
Yeah, just tickles, man. It's a tickle. He's like he's just waving a feather around.
What's interesting?
Nothing. Slatem's. He's going to feel the pain of this. His Flame Lasso leading up, but actually not really any further lockdown. Though Kaz turns up. LSA will actually get
out of there.
The Manta style. Yeah, Smash runs away. C-Smart goes to the BKB TP out. And that was a lot of response there coming out from Boom Esports. They do actually also lose a gem. Bit of salt in the wound.
Okay, so my thought is, shouldn't we be thinking about like a Spectre's Agnum in this game? Like, wouldn't Old Haunt just absolutely destroy this entire game plan from the Radiant? Like, actually identifying the Lina immediately where she is and just ulting her with Shadow Demon? I feel like life's looking pretty good at that point if you can just like straight away target her with how she's had to play. But they haven't been able to find that up. And honestly, that's partially because of the changes to Roche and stuff too, because they might have like prioritized that with the idea of like guaranteeing they get the eggs. I guess because you could never guarantee it, but they
maybe that is the plan. Just wants to not bother spending the 4,200 gold. Just wants to get one for free. We might get there, but even still, it's going to be a high ground push coming out here first from Boom Esports. Both the Avenger's going to be up very soon. Does also have a buyback if he's going to be forced to use it to defend, but these buildings, they're just getting chipped away at. Nothing that Invaders can do but watch for now. Just chucking out the spells. Trying to force them back, but Kaz just keeps hitting the building. Ejected Dota. Wants to bring it down. Glyph been used. The Venge is now up. So this feels like this is the time for Invaders to maybe try and go for the fight. But Boom Esports not going to give them the opportunity. They back on out.
all right.
Yeah, I feel that they know the power of this Lina now. They one LSA or a hook shot and somebody is probably just dead unless the Shadow Demon saves them.
Yeah, now he's pretty much into the territory of buying multiple and buybacks. And he has the refresher queued up. We'll see if he goes for that instead. Just trying to play for the one fight first of just as much BKB as possible to try and swing. I was going to say Aeon Disc I think would be great for pretty much anyone. And yeah, Ember has queued one up. Shadow Demon has already finished one. As long as you can get through the disables and then hop onto the Lina, life should be good.
In theory. That should be everything you need. Unless, of course, someone's going to queue up a random nullifier, but probably not going to happen. Little mini haunt used. Kaz actually jumps over to it. Everyone from Boom Esports know exactly where Invaders are hiding. They jump straight into those trees. Slayless is dead. Illusion as well. Going to fall down. C-Smile slowed down to a crawl, trying to get himself on top of the trees to retreat, but he will die. 100 seconds without buyback. That's going to be really costly here for Invaders, especially if Smash gets caught. Tons of damage comes on through. With the dispersal, he will fly away quickly as fast. He will get out. Kaz getting low. Just forcing everybody back. There's going to be the dive back on towards Sladen. They lose the first life of the Spectre at least, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. It's a 3 versus 5. Can Invaders hold on?
It's not going to be easy. They're just going to swing right to the mid. Jump in here from Knight. Pops the Lincolns. Goes for the disruption.
There's a lot of control. 4-star dragging about, but the 3-man Siren Chains comes out there from Slatem's, locking them all down. It's going to kill Tiger. Smash as well, barely able to make himself back inside the fountain. It's just chucking out the chakrams, all clips onto Smash. Not enough to get the kill though. And even still, is forcing them further back. And now Boom Esports onto the second set of barracks.
It looks just like so good for a little while when you're winning every fight and Lena's doing her thing, but you just know it's a bit of a pyramid of cards there, you know? It's going to eventually tumble on over.
I think it's an achievement in itself, the fact that they hadn't actually lost the Divine Rapier yet.
That is
had
impressive.
a couple of awkward fights. Oh, maybe they got it now, though. They got the grabs, Hypervise holding him down, and there we go. Cast the Curse is real. He buys back trying to grab it, but because it's too damn quick, he snatches it away from the Lena right in front of their face. The Bat Rider at least is up in 7 seconds. Probably got one last fight in them here from Invaders to try and defend, but with that Divine Rapier in the hands of Picard, this is not going to be easy at all.
Yeah, suddenly Spectre pushes.
Yep, poking a prod in right now. Chucking out the flame breaks from the fog there. C-Spar with the Lagoon Ray, but immediate disruption is going to be there from Knight and negate all that damage. LSA though will still land, and Slayton does actually die, but the damage is done. Boom Esports, they've secured Megas.
Ooh.
All they have to do now is just retreat.
That was close.
Panda, maybe going to be the sacrifice, which I'm sure Boom Esports don't really care. Let their support die. Even looking for the +1 onto Knight as well, as the Shadow Demon will too get caught. So at the very least, Invaders, you know, they get a couple of kills, but definitely not the big victory they would have liked.
No, not with the Mega Creeps in your face. And one Tier 4 tower remaining. Good news?
Yeah, and
she has enough gold for a Rapier again. So.
yeah, that's true.
Let's grab one more
Let's
of
see
those. That's fine.
If they go for it or not. Or
I
do
mean,
they
you don't have a choice.
complete
You
the
buy
refresher?
it. What? Really? I thought for sure he would go Rapier.
So, double Laguna, double BKB, double Lincolns. I don't know. It could be kind of cool to help him survive for a bit longer, I guess.
That must be all it is, really. It's like, hey, instead of playing for like the Rapier and then I just die and it's over, I'm just gonna play for stealing back my Rapier and then we win. So. Oh, goes to the boss as well.
Yeah, it feels like it's a high risk, high reward kind of play. If they can somehow find the kill onto Picard and, like you said, get that Divine Rapier back, it will be a big step forward to trying to recover in this game, but it's just not looking easy. 28,000k gold behind. Meanwhile, down bottom, C-Smart will be able to survive. MNZ actually TP's in here to help on out and scares everybody away.
He's still very killable as well. On the Ember, that is. Like, he just has Lincolns. It can certainly be done.
I like as well that as soon as the Divine Rapier got stolen away, he just like doesn't queue up A on disc anymore. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Give him something else. Oh, Picasso has been caught. Disruption is going to be there. Try to keep him alive. They're jumping us off from Illich. They want to make space, but immediately everyone from Invaders are trying to focus down this Spectre as much as possible. He's getting really low. The leader will actually be the first one to fall. 2 minutes in the dirt. No buyback, and that very well could just be the end of the game right now, as Boom Esports just on cleanup. They've got the grab on towards the clock. Tiger will fall down. And it's just C-Smile and Smash. There it is. GG is called. Game number 1 going the way of Boom Esports.
Ooh, well, not too surprising, I would say, considering how this game started out and just the general ideas here. Like, if you don't start rolling pretty fast with Bat Rider and Bounty Hunter, you're probably going to have a bad time. And they had a bit of a resurgence there with the Lena just being able to dominate this fight and a lot of space.